Have you ever considered adopting a dog from a shelter? It's a question many of us have pondered. However, some folks might hesitate due to misconceptions about shelter dogs. Are they too old, too troubled, or simply not the right fit? These concerns, though understandable, often stem from misunderstandings. In this video, we'll explore the reality of these animals' lives and the joy that comes from giving them a second chance. Stay with us as we share some heartwarming stories from people who have opened their homes and hearts to shelter dogs. Shelter dogs come in all shapes and sizes, and they all have unique stories. Each one carries a tale of resilience, of strength, and of hope. They face realities that are often hard to comprehend. From sprawling urban shelters to small rural rescues, the number of dogs in need is staggering. Regrettably, these shelters are often stretched to their limits, grappling with the enormity of the situation. Resources are scarce, and the dogs outnumber the helping hands. Dogs find their way to these shelters for a myriad of reasons. Some are strays, lost or abandoned, wandering the streets alone. Others are owner surrenders, handed over due to circumstances like financial hardship or a change in living situations. Each dog, regardless of how they arrived, shares a common need, a loving home. These dogs are waiting for a second chance at life, and you could be the one to give it to them. But don't take our word for it. Hear it directly from those who have experienced the joy of adopting a shelter dog. Let's start with Sarah, who adopted a senior dog named Benny. When I saw Benny, I knew he was the one. He had this calm, gentle aura that I was immediately drawn to. Since bringing him home, Benny has been my rock. He's seen me through tough times, and he's always there, wagging his tail and offering a comforting nuzzle. He may be old, but he has a heart full of love to give. Then there's Mark, who found his best friend in a shelter puppy named Finn. Finn was a bundle of energy when I first met him. He was all over the place, but there was something about his spirit that drew me in. Now, he's my adventure buddy. We hike, we swim, we explore. He's brought a sense of adventure and excitement into my life that I didn't know I was missing. And let's not forget about Emily, who adopted a 3-year-old dog named Lucy. Lucy was shy and a bit scared when I first saw her in the shelter, but I knew she needed a loving home and I was ready to give it to her. Now she's blossomed into the most affectionate and loving dog. She's my constant companion and I can't imagine my life without her. Or consider the words of James, who adopted a pair of shelter dogs, Bella and Max. I initially went to the shelter to adopt one dog, but when I saw Bella and Max huddled together, I knew I couldn't separate them. They've brought so much happiness and companionship to my life. They play together, sleep together, and they've made my house feel like a home. From puppies to seniors, from shy dogs to energetic ones, these stories show that every shelter dog has the potential to bring immense joy and love into a home. They remind us that every dog, regardless of their age or past, deserves a loving home where they can thrive. As you can see, these dogs have brought so much joy and love into their new homes. Adopting a shelter dog doesn't just save a life, it can also enrich yours in ways you might not expect. When you give a dog a second chance, you're signing up for a journey filled with warmth, joy, and companionship. These creatures, rescued from various circumstances, come with a heart full of love to give. Adopting a shelter dog can also bring a sense of fulfillment that's hard to compare. The moment you choose to rescue, you become a beacon of hope for a life that may have been overlooked. It's an act of kindness that ripples through your life, fostering empathy and compassion. Moreover, dogs are known for their loyalty and their ability to uplift our spirits. They can provide comfort during tough times, share in our moments of joy, and everything in between. Their unwavering companionship is a gift that keeps on giving. With so many wonderful dogs in shelters waiting for homes, why not consider adopting? The love of a dog is unconditional, and a shelter dog is no exception. If you've been touched by the stories we've shared, why not consider embracing this rewarding journey yourself? Start by visiting your local animal shelter or researching adoption agencies online. Engage with the passionate people there, keen to guide you through every step of the adoption process. Remember, by adopting a shelter dog, you are not only saving a life, but you are also gaining a loyal and loving companion. Consider adopting a shelter dog today.